Hi everyone, it's Caitlin Breen. Welcome back to another question and answer video. As a refresher, I'm reading from this book right here. Hey God, We Need Answers, channeled by Elliot Eli Jackson, written by the Source of All Things. I wanted to add something for my previous video that I did on the Law of Attraction and the Great I Am. There is a fabulous book written by Julie Marie Murphy called Awaken Your Wealth. It looks like this. I just have it on my phone, but I love this. It's a wonderful tool for releasing your resistance towards money and becoming more financially abundant. Definitely pick it up, give it a read. She sells it on Amazon. It's well worth your time. Today I want to talk about another question in Source's book. The question involves other planes of existence, especially one in particular called the Parrel. The question is, will the Parrel plane ever overlap our plane? Source's answer is, it already does. All planes are connected, and the Parrel is next to your plane, and thus overlaps such. Often, if you pay attention, you should be able to get a glimpse into the Parrel. Many of you do so already. There are lots of different planes of existence, lots of different dimensions. Source says that there are 777 planes of existence to be exact, and the Parrel is the one that is closest to us on Earth. It directly overlaps us, and it is technically parallel to us, never touches, but at the same time overlaps. Lots of things with Source are paradoxes. It's really fun. So the Parrel plane is actually really interesting. Some have called it the fourth dimension, but it is a non-physical plane and is sort of Earth's mirror plane. There's a duplication of everyone and everything on this plane. So you have another you in the Parrel, and so do I, and so does everyone else. We can, during dream states such as lucid dreaming or daydreaming, view this plane intentionally and view ourselves acting out different scenarios in order to bring about a positive outcome in our own lives. So it's a one-way crossover, and these other selves of ours that live on the Parrel are just models of us. They use our same actions and behaviors, our mannerisms, but like they're not really us. We are really here, but we are viewing models of us on this Parrel plane to assist us with making decisions and with planning things, and it's a really useful tool if you're able to access it, which we all are able to and we all do frequently, but with intention. So we can use this plane to act out different scenarios to assist us with financial, romantic, success, mental endeavors, different things like that. And as long as these outcomes are positive in nature for our own lives and have no negative effects on anyone else's lives, we can in fact create the same outcome to happen in our own plane of existence on Earth. So if you have a big decision to make, or some event coming up, or something that you may want to say to another person, you don't know how they're going to react, or you're not sure what to do, what road to take, path to go, you can use the Parrel plane intentionally to sort of act out these scenarios and find out what might happen. A lot of psychologists in the past, especially of the Freudian variety, like to say that daydreaming and lucid dreaming are just wishful thinking, but that couldn't be further from the truth. You are actually doing something and accomplishing something while you are in these states, and it's really important to access them as much as you desire to assist you in your life. Like I said, there are many other planes of existence as well. I can name a few of them for you. I'm not going to name all 700 of them because a source hasn't given us all of them, and I don't have that kind of time. But one of the most important planes is the Theos plane. This is the creation plane. This was the first plane created, and it is responsible for creating all other planes of existence and causing all galaxies to be, and it gives Source as we are in matter, form, mass, and form. It's a non-physical plane, and the beings who choose to exist on this plane don't speak at all. Another plane of existence is the angelic. So I've explained in videos previously, but when we split from the oneness, we either chose to become manifestations or we chose to become angels, part of the angelic realm. So the angelic plane is where all of the angelic beings exist. So you can have high vibrational and low vibrational angels, and they will exist on any planet or plane of existence with so-called intelligent life forms, and they, the high vibrational ones will assist us in, our lifetimes and what we're here to do and accomplish, and then the lower vibrational ones can influence us to do things that are not in the best and highest good for ourselves or others. Another plane of existence is called the Tambourian plane. This is a physical plane, and it's used to introduce souls and spirits into physical aspects of the universes before they incarnate into a lifetime such as ours, where we have physical form. It can assist with reincarnation into multiple lifetimes at once, and it also assists us with remembering karmatic issues that we need to remember when we enter into a new lifetime. Another plane of existence is the Mactrian plane. Now, if you've heard of indigo children, this is where indigos come from, and this is where indigos will go after death if they have not accepted everything as equal. This plane was designed to be at a high vibration at all times, and on this plane, indigos who came from there mostly existed in a state of meditation. The point of living on this plane was to be in meditation as much as possible, because through meditation we are in synchronization with Source. So their goal was to be in synchronization as long as possible with Source without actually being in the oneness. Two more planes that we have are the Conflictus plane and the Conceptus plane. So in the Conflictus plane, that is where souls and spirits will go if they recently had a lifetime where they were prejudiced or intolerant or cruel or, in some other way egregiously did not accept others as equal to themselves. So on this plane, they will review which of their others they chose not to accept as equal to themselves, and then they will decide which one of them they will come back and reincarnate as to assist them with understanding that all is equal and all are equal. Again, the goal for all forms, all life, is to return to the oneness. So we need to accept everyone and everything as equal to ourselves in order to do that. That is the ultimate goal that everybody has. On the Conceptus plane, that is the plane of ideas and concepts. Here, all ideas are reviewed and considered for application on other planes and planets of existence. The last plane I want to talk about is the Sculptor plane. This is a plane where all souls, no matter who you are, you're going to enter before you enter a new lifetime, because here is where you receive all the numerical calculations, calibrations to assist you with entering into a new plane, wherever it is you chose to incarnate. One more plane I forgot to mention is the Andromeda plane. This plane is the plane of beauty, and souls and spirits can choose to go to this plane at the end of a lifetime where they have accepted everyone and everything as equal, if they do not wish to return to the oneness just yet. This is a plane of unimaginable beauty where our souls and spirits can rest for a time. So that's it for this video. I wanted to make it short and sweet for you guys, introduce you to the Parrel and some other planes of existence. Source talks about several other planes in their book, especially Sapiential Discourses, Book 3, so definitely pick that up if you're curious to know about any others, and I'll see you guys next week.